Hey everybody, it's Mickey, and in today's video we are doing a little shopping at HomeGoods and Pier1. I have a great recipe for some oatmeal raisin cookies, and I'm sharing with you what we're having for dinner. So today is Wednesday, July 24th, and I am getting a really early start to my day. I am dressed from head to toe in my full Target uniform. I have on a New Day long cardigan in oatmeal. My white t-shirt is also from A New Day. The camo crop jeans are by Universal Threads, and my ballet flats and necklace I found at Target a couple years ago, so if I can find a link for them, I will put them down below. It is a beautiful day here in Northern Virginia. It's only about 75 degrees, so I am excited to get out and get a lot of things done. So I am back. I just got in the house a couple minutes ago and I unloaded the car and I was gonna go run upstairs and change into some comfy clothes. I was running around like a crazy person today. I was at the doctor's office. I went to the post office, walked around downtown for a little bit because it's such a beautiful day here. It's not too hot. And I hit Pier1 because I had a really good coupon and I got a couple things there, and then I ran over to HomeGoods in hope that I would find, a couple Rae Dunn pieces. I don't know about your store, but our store is practically empty of Rae Dunn. I don't know if they're just making room for all the fall things to come in. That's what I'm kind of hoping for, but there was nothing there. I did find one thing that I didn't have, and I was happy to find it, so I'll share that with you as well. But I'm gonna go get changed really quickly and I will be back in just a minute. So here is my really small haul that I have for you today. It is just these 3 pieces. It's not much, but I really love the pieces that I picked up today. So the first thing is over here is my Rae Dunn tissue box cover, which I just love. I found this at HomeGoods. I did not even know that Rae Dunn had these available. So when I saw it in the back of the store, I just snatched it right up and stuck it in my cart. It says "Bless You" on the front, and I really think this is going to be cute in my den because I always have a box of tissues in there anyway, and this will just kind of, bring a little Rae Dunn into the den a little bit. The other 2 pieces that I got are from Pier1, and I love this tic-tac-toe board that I found today. I think it is something new out maybe for fall. I had seen something like this in a model home last year and I really loved it. So I was really happy to see this today. I think it was $39. And like I said, I had a really good coupon today, so this was, practically free for me. The other thing I got were these cloth napkins in the white and black buffalo check. I think these were on sale. You buy one, get one 50% off, and these are really pretty. I don't know if you can see the detail. It has a cute little scalloped edge here on the side. So these are really cute, and I am going to bring these out probably at the end of next month as we get closer to fall. So those are the 3 things that I picked up today. I think I'm going to be putting this board underneath my coffee table in the den, so I will let you know where this ends up. When I was in town at the post office today, I picked up my Bath and Body Works order that came in. This was when they had, I think it was the 3-wick candles were $12.50, and then I had a 20% off coupon. So I got a really good price on these. I only bought 3 because I do have quite a few candles in backup, but every year I buy my 3 favorites, which are, my first one here is the eucalyptus and spearmint. This is my favorite wallflowers as well. I have these all through the house. I have them in my bathrooms and in my wallflowers here in the living room. And then of course I have my marshmallow fireside, which is my favorite winter candle other than balsam. This is the one that I burn most often during the winter. And then of course, I think everybody's favorite I got Hold on, let me grab that out of the box. And the last one I got was Leaves, which is my #1 favorite candle from Bath & Body Works by far. And I do have a couple of these in stock, but I really burn this one year round. It is just my absolute favorite, and I thought this was so pretty with the artwork here on the container, and the lid is so pretty too, with the acorns and things on top. So those are the 3 candles that I got, and I can't wait to burn these. It's one of my favorite things about the weather getting cooler, is just these really spicy scents that, you know, fill the house and make your house smell so good like the holidays. So that's what I got from Bath & Body Works. So I decided to bake some oatmeal raisin cookies for tonight. We are heading over to my son's. He's moving into a new apartment for graduate school, and these are his favorite cookies. And I just use the recipe that is underneath the lid on the Quaker Oats container. Over the years, I have found this is everybody's favorite. Let's see if that'll focus on that. If you can't see it, I'll just leave the recipe on down below, but I just tweak it a little bit for you know, what we like. And I always use organic raisins because they're just so much plumper, and they just make a really moist cookie. So in my bowl here, I have 2 sticks of butter, a cup of brown sugar, a ½ cup of regular sugar, a little bit of vanilla, a little bit of salt, and 2 eggs. So I'm going to put my flour and the rest of the ingredients, and I'm going to get them on the cookie sheet. I always use these little mats that I found at Costco. They do such a great job, and it saves you from having to get out the parchment paper. So I'm going to get these all mixed up, and I'm going to get to baking. So I'm just about to take a tray out of the oven right now, and I have one ready to go in. Now we really like a more denser cookie, so I add to this recipe about 1/4 cup of extra flour, and that seems to help the cookie really keep its shape and be a little bit thicker. And you know, it's like thick and crisp on the outside, and on the inside it is nice and moist. So I'm gonna get these in the oven and put the other ones out to cool on a rack. This was my last tray of cookies, and between you and me, I may have stuck a few chocolate chips into some of these cookies for myself. So I'm just gonna wait for these to cool, put them on the rack, and then I will package them up to go over to my son. So we are going to be having sloppy joes for dinner tonight. I have about a 3-pound package of ground turkey here starting to brown in my pan. I'm going to be making a big batch today because I'll probably be freezing about half of it. Because you know, sloppy joes are just one of those meals that is good to have in your freezer because you can pull it out, you know, easy peasy if you have like a really busy night ahead of you. So I'm going to chop some green peppers and allow this to brown a little bit longer. So the ground turkey is almost completely browned. I have drained the fat out of it. I've added 2 small green bell peppers chopped up, and I also added a red bell pepper chopped up, and I'm about getting ready to start adding the other things to our sloppy joes. So some of the things that I add in there, of course, salt and pepper. I put a little Worcestershire sauce. I put some ketchup. I put probably both of these cans of tomato sauce. I put a few squirts of some barbecue sauce. I have some minced onion here and garlic powder. And I also put, I can only say it's like a handful of brown sugar to sweeten this all up. So I'm going to start adding all of these things to my pan, and I will show you what it looks like when it's all done. And of course, I will leave my recipe on down below. I may have shared this on my channel before, but I will leave the recipe down below for y'all. So I had mixed everything into it, and I brought it to a boil, and then lowered its temperature and put a lid on it, and I think it's been simmering probably about 20 minutes or so. Oops. And it is looking pretty good to go. So the sauce thickens up a little bit, and show you. what the finished product looks like. This is our dinner tonight, all plated up. I just have some greens here, some potato chips, and I always put a little piece of cheese on top of my sloppy joes. It's a really simple, easy meal, and it's quick, and it's perfect for a night when you have a little bit of running around to do like we do tonight. So this is what we're having for dinner. So thank you all so much for hanging out with me today. I will put all the recipes that I shared in the description on down below. I would really love to know in the comments what you guys are up to on these lazy summer days and what projects you are working on. Please don't forget to subscribe. I put out new videos every week about all things home. So until I see you in that next video, I hope that you love the life that you have. Be kind to each other, and I will see you again soon. Bye!